All right, good morning and welcome to another edition of our Google Plus Hangout for Channels Beam. My name is Victor Matthias, and today we're looking at what 2017 will look like. Of course, you all know at the turn of every day, every week, every month, even years, people actually set targets for themselves, and also they also have expectations of what to get from their leaders, their parents, their governments. But then today we're looking at what Nigerians are looking forward to from their government in the year 2017. Of course, we know how 2016 ended, but then I think that's in the past, and it's always best to look forward to the future. But then joining me in the conversation today is Ben Cosmos, who's joined us from Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Thanks for coming on board.
You're
And
welcome,
of
Victor.
course, and we also have Sean Fanikaide, who joins us from Lagos, Nigeria, the commercial nerve of Nigeria. Of course, Sean, just to start this conversation, what do you think we need to improve on, perhaps from last year?
In terms of the government, in terms of um, the governance of the country, I feel it's important to look at the damning consequences of some very outrageous decisions by the government. But of paramount importance is the fact that we have to look at the security situation in the north, especially in Kaduna State. Because if not arrested at the right time, if something tangible is not done about it in a very short period of time, it's going to devolve into a very huge mess that the country cannot afford to experience all over again. I believe that that's the most important thing to look into at the moment. The security situation in the north, especially in Kaduna, it is very, very important that we look into that this year and we make necessary adjustments and we take necessary precautions to make sure that this doesn't grow, this doesn't fester into something that no one would imagine when the destruction eventually piles up on the country.
All right, very well, Sean. Let's get to hear from Ben. Ben, in your own estimation, what do you think? Like you just heard Sean give his own version of what he thinks we should be doing this year. What would be yours? Oh, sorry, Ben, if you can just step back a bit, if you can relax in your chair.
Okay. We want to see a more proactive government in this 17. We want to see things being differently done, and again, we want to see a whole lot of work being done on how to set the economy of the country to the right direction, and to see also that the cabinet division. We have
All
seen some
right,
of those.
so your audio is kind of breaking. Perhaps maybe you'd come closer. I think that would be a lot better.
I what I'm saying is that uh, I hope to see some kind of change in the executive arm of government. And at this time, we have seen a lot of loopholes. I think the president should look inward towards to see what he can do to reshuffle the cabinet and get competent and competent people to manage around the cabinet economy at this point in time. We hope that this 2017 will, based on the mistakes we have recorded in the past, that he will capitalize on those mistakes, see how we can change some of the errors that have been happening, and let's see how we can move forward. And again, the economy is very critical at this point in time. We want to see companies coming in to see how we can get this thing out of recession and get our economy back on track again.
All right, so that's one of the sour notes of the previous year. We actually went into recession, but then if you're saying the government needs to be proactive, what steps should they be taking in bringing this issue to where it should be?
I think the steps the government need to take is to, like, some of the laws that they are setting up now. We have seen the uh, the, the ban placed on importation of cars through the land borders. That has a very effect on Nigerians, and during the time that we are in right in. This is not the best time for that policy. We have to look at what we have on ground. What do we have on ground? What kind of um, what kind of policies do we have on ground? Like in terms of automobile policies and the rest of it. We have this year we've seen the planned closure of the of the airport in Abuja. This also have another effect on the economy. The naira has not been stable for the past this week. I think it has been up and down. It has not really been stable, and this also have a very huge effect on the economy. So the government have to look at some of the reforms it's bringing on the table, and look at some checks and balances, and also look at the people he's working with. Some of the people who he's working with, are they really buying into? Are they really into buy? Are they really buying into what the president vision the president has in mind? These are the things he needs to check. Go back to the drawing board, look at some of the policies, see how you can place, see how you can make the government to be a kind of shock absorber for Nigerians, because right now people are suffering. Until you provide that kind of base where you can where Nigerians will see a kind of relief, a kind of shock absorber that will absorb some of the shocks they are experiencing in terms of the kind of tax you're putting in some of goods, imported goods, the kind of bailout you're giving in. We need some bailout, but this bailout shouldn't be in terms of giving it to state governors to pay salary, put some of them are not accountable for. And we need to see bailout in terms of our industries. We need to some of our companies need to get some kind of bailout. Some private sectors also need bailout also. Aviation sector needs some kind of bailout. You've seen the kind of what is happening in the aviation industry what the last few weeks with some airlines. So people are losing jobs. This critical some of these sectors need bailout. So the bailout, if government can provide some kind of bailout to some of our private sectors, I think that will help in also creating more jobs for people. At least more people will move out of the poverty line. And this will also help the government create more revenue. So we just have to look at the policies we have on ground, make it more friendly. And before, don't use harsh policies. This is not the time we need to put harsh policies. Where we need to put harsh policies, we will put it. But where we don't really need it at a time like this, we'll see how we can divert it or suspend some kind of policies to help other industries grow, so that people would suffer a whole lot the way things are going in right now. Because if things continue this way, I don't think Nigerians will go to the street very soon. And in terms of insecurity, there's been high rate of insecurity so far. We want to see the effort the government is taking into to address this insecurity issue. The government need to do a lot of things there, because if you don't have security, I don't think any private investor, foreign investor want to come in and invest. So in terms of security, we need to do otherwise, so that we don't have other business coming into the country and staying back, stocking themselves in Lagos. Lagos is already jam-packed. Some of these foreign investors coming in, they need to spray. We need to have a kind of policy where they can spray, not just stay in Lagos, move down to some part of northern part of the country, to some part of the country, not just stay over in Lagos, because that is the only place that is a bit more conducive for them to do business. So in terms of insecurity, the government want to do something.
Okay, let's kick off on that. I'm sure when you also
I hear you. Hello, Victor, are you there?
Okay, can you hear me? Ben,
I can hear you.
can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Okay, I think Victor is offline.
Or you can continue.
Oh, his mic is turned off. I'm sure he doesn't know. Let me send him a message.
Can you drop a message in the inbox?
Yeah, I've just sent him a message. to let him know because his mic here shows it's turned on.
Hello, Victor. Yeah, he can hear, so continue.
He can hear me.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear his question.
You can speak on security issues.
Hold on 1 second.
You can speak on security issues. Okay? Oh, Victor, he's left the group. You can speak on security issues.
Oh, he said he wants to drop off. Can he hear me now? He said he wants to drop off.
Well, okay, can you speak on security issue?
Oh, okay, he's left the call. Let him come back in. Yes, I can. I just want him to.
He sent me a text. He asked me to tell you to speak on security issues.
Okay, yes. Hello, Victor. Okay. So now back on the on security issues, we have recorded advancements in as regards. He has left.
Continue.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So back on the security, can he hear me?
Just keep talking when he's okay. Right. Just keep talking. Because it's live.
Okay. Well, okay. He sent me a message. This is. I'm trying to make sure that he can hear me. So okay, now on security issues, we have recorded tremendous progress in terms of insecurity in the north. We've recorded successes with Boko Haram and the reclamation of the Sambisa forest. A lot of people have several reservations as regards the dominance of the Nigerian military in claiming back Sambisa forest. Some are saying that not many heavy weapons were recovered when they took over Sambisa forest. Now that's debatable, all right? But for a place a location to hold of terrorists who have continually and continuously held the country at the highest level of terror. I think it's a welcome. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Oh, it seems the problem is from him. What?
Having technical issues.
Okay. He said he's having a technical issues.
Yeah.
So we just okay, he's back. Can you hear him?
Yeah. No, I can't hear.
You can hear him.
No.
Can you hear him?
No, he's not bad.
Oh, he is. It's showing he's here. Just, I think his mic is off because it shows here that his mic is off. But what do you think about the the?
This is live. This thing is live. It's live on YouTube.
He's live on YouTube.
Yeah.
You mean this or?
Please.
Let me check here. YouTube. I think maybe he has to create a new um, link to continue the call. Can you hear him?
I can. He's not talking, but I can hear you very well.
Okay, it's from his end. Yeah, he told me the same thing too.